TV fans. Welcome to Tori Talks TV. I'm Tori.
And I'm Dr. S.
On this episode, we'll be discussing WandaVision episode 9 called the series finale. So this leads me to believe that there will be no season 2 of WandaVision.
You know, I just thought it was a completely unoriginal title and I was a little bit confused by it. But now that you mention it, is that what they're trying to say? I don't think so, though. I don't think there's any way that they're not going to do a season 2 after how successful it was. It like crashed Disney Plus not once, but twice. Right?
Oh, did it really?
Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, and then last night I couldn't watch it, and then I started Googling like, is there like a problem? And yeah, it was down for a little bit, but I was able to watch it. But
Wow.
I think now that you mention it, I think it means that WandaVision, the WandaVision that Wanda created within the show, is over. Finale.
Oh, okay.
But WandaVision for Disney Plus, there's no way.
I hope you're right. I was just getting into this and then they took it away from me. So
yes,
let's hope so. All right. Well, after watching this episode, I felt very melancholy and I just feel like poor Wanda is just in this state of perpetual grief.
I don't have any evidence to prove that she is ever happy because I did watch Age of Ultron like I promised. Yeah. And I only saw her in a state of grief there as well. I know she'll be in other movies that I have yet to see. So I hope there is joy there. Like I have yet to see how she and Vision fall in love. There's got to be joy there. But so far, no.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Wow. All right. Well, let's get in to the juicy parts of this episode. The most exciting part for me and thrilling thing to watch was the showdown between Wanda and Agatha, the witches showdown, which I have kind of been waiting for ever since we realized that it's been Agatha all along.
Yes.
So I was a little confused because there was a lot of like going back and forth about like who has the upper hand. And then there were like first Wanda's winning and then Agatha, which I guess made it really fun to watch. But yeah, I was a little confused. It was just all about powers.
It was also like confusing, but it was also really like anxiety producing. Like every time Wanda would like get her power taken and her hand would like kind of look like it was like turning black and dehydrating. It kind of reminded me of like when Agatha killed like all of her coven in the Salem like witch trials flashback. It kind of looked like that. So I was like, oh no, is that what's going to happen to Wanda if she fights back?
I know. And I thought for sure she's giving all of her power to Agatha. And I was like, wait, this is her demise. This is how she goes out. And then, she remembers what Agatha said about like the one who casts the spell has the power. Mm-hmm. So
yes. Thank God. I know. I totally thought it was like this self-destructive, like suicidal thing because, you know, it was so like, she was so miserable and everything was about to be taken away from her. So might as well just like blow up with it.
Yes, exactly. And I mean, I will miss that evil Agatha, even though she's awful. The performance by Catherine Hahn is memorable and thrilling. So, but even her as the nosy neighbor.
Oh my God.
Nosy neighbor still.
It's the perfect punishment too, is to trap her in that body.
Yes. I am pleased with how that ended. Yes. All right, let's talk about another probably more underwhelming showdown between Vision and weaponized Vision.
Or White Vision, I guess he's referred to.
Yes, I like that. So I actually was pretty satisfied with that showdown.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool, like to see them flying around, like kicking each other's butts. Probably gave like, you know, like kind of like the regular superhero type of like, you know, pleasure out of it. But then I was actually kind of moved by their little talk that they had where they like, you know, it seemed like they were kind of like understanding each other, like both of them are Vision. And I thought it was really sweet when like original Vision was like, may I, and touched his like mind stone. And I think that is like a huge scene, like a big like cliffhanger sort of to like future story, because he put all of his like data or his memories like into White Vision. And so, you know, we think that like original Vision is gone, right? Because like the whole hex is gone, but then White Vision's out there. And really, like, what's the difference between White Vision and original Vision? Because they're both the same. They're like carbon-based synthesoids. They're not like people, humans, sentient beings. So really, like, I don't know. I feel like that's like the big cliffhanger. That's why there will be a season 2.
Has to be.
Has to be.
That's right. Just based off of
Right.
that alone. Yes. That was
Yes.
a nice complete wrap up for them. So I'm
Yes.
okay with that.
Yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, we got to see Monica and fake Pietro, or as we now know, Ralph. Finally, we know who Ralph is.
That was funny.
It was him all along. Yeah, that was kind of a funny exchange between the two
Yes.
of them. And then when she realizes that necklace is like what's keeping him under that spell.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really cool. All right. So gosh, I feel like we didn't get to see a lot of Jimmy Woo, who I just love. And then Darcy had just that one little like heroic moment. I don't know.
I agree. Those were the 2 things I was a little disappointed about too. Like I wanted, especially Darcy, Jimmy got a tiny bit more, but Darcy was just like, boom, the truck, and that was it.
I don't know. Kat Dennings must have been busy that week or something.
Yeah.
She did the one thing and that was it.
I know.
We didn't see her again. Yes. All right. And then there were, some surprises because we did get a mid-credits bonus sequence of events, and I am completely clueless about this. I think I have to know about.
I will tell you.
Okay.
That's what I'm here for. Okay, so I know what's going on. So first of all, Monica, right? So we got to see her a little bit more. So we see that she does have powers. I loved her little interaction with the boys, right? How she was like, cool tricks. And they're like, we like your tricks too. So we do see that she has powers. So that mid-credit sequence or little segment, the person who comes down to her, they're from Captain Marvel. So basically like, she says, your mother sent us, and like, where are we going? We're going up. So they're going to like another planet or another galaxy. And I think she probably has a mission to go help them. Cause like, okay, don't hate me for getting the names wrong, but there was like the Kree people and they were bad. And I think it's like the Shrill people. Okay, that part. Yes. So those are
that up.
Yes. Yeah. So that's who came to get her. And those are like friendly people.
Okay.
And so they do know her mom and Captain Marvel. So I don't know who sent for her, if it's the Captain Marvel could have sent for her, or a friend of her mom could have been like another character from Captain Marvel. But I think we'll either see that in the next season or in a future movie. Because now I'm like, I don't know where the story's going. It could offshoot into another TV show. It could offshoot into another movie. Now that I've started watching these, I'm like, it's kind of insane how like all over the place it goes, but then they still wind up like, I feel like there are no plot holes.
Oh,
isn't that crazy?
That's nice.
Like, I know, like years of TV shows and movies, yet I'm like, oh, they brought that back. That's pretty amazing.
How complete.
Yes.
Well, I was feeling okay about it because of the way Monica, she seemed pleased by it.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, so we like you, this green lady.
Yes. Yes. They're good. They're good people.
Good people. Okay.
They're
well,
shapeshifters.
No, thank you for explaining that. I'm so glad that you've been watching the movies, and I'm sure that feels great to actually know what's going on, right?
Yes, a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know some more than I did when we started this journey.
I love that. And then if that wasn't enough, we got a post-credits sequence of events. And this was also confusing. And I don't know if maybe you know, but Wanda's in this remote cabin, but then there's another Wanda who's like attached to the wall, like the Book of the Damned, and we hear the twins crying out for her. I mean, what?
Okay, so I don't know.
Okay.
I only have speculation, but my thinking is that, so she's learning, right? She's reading the book. Yes. And she's understanding her power more, because that's what she said. Like, she's going to go figure out what her powers mean. But we see her body, like her human, normal body. And then we see her, like, I feel like she's come up with a way to like be separate.
Oh, I love
like
that.
She can have her human body, and then she can also be inside, which totally makes sense. And then from what I understand, the reference, like her reading the book with like her whatever tentacles type things, or is from like Doctor Strange, and there's some type of Doctor Strange connection. But why do we hear her kids? That I don't know. Are they alive somewhere? What the heck is happening? So
I don't know. This is all so fascinating. I'm not even annoyed. I'm just more intrigued, and I can't wait for more of this content.
I know.
This has been really fun to review.
I know. I agree. I've had so much fun. I'm kind of addicted now. Like, I want to watch everything to see like what more information I can have.
That is so cool. No, we've
Yeah.
definitely enjoyed reviewing these episodes and your comments. These are some of the nicest, most helpful comments we've seen in a long time. So I cannot tell you how much we appreciate it. Nobody made fun of us.
I know, and like super detailed and
Mhm.
thorough, like explanations of things. I
Yes.
found them, yeah, like super nice. Thank you guys so much.
Yes, thank you so much. We really have appreciated that. I hate to say it, but that's the end. But we do review other shows, so please, if you want to, check out our other reviews. This Is Us. We have Handmaid's Tale coming up. We have lots of content, so please check it out. And thank you so much for sticking with us through WandaVision. And then we'll see you next time, some other time. Bye bye.
Bye.